And Kreitzer for CBSI Services at the WCBS Small Business Breakfast. I have a chance to talk with one of the speakers from a very well-known brand, and that is Cindy Bigelow. Cindy, it was great to hear you speak today and describe your company and it being a family-owned business. Just give us a little bit of the history of your company. I know you said you're in the third generation.
Yeah, it was started by my grandmother, believe it or not, 70 years ago in her kitchen. She was an interior designer, and my grandfather was in publishing. They lost everything. The Depression hit, and they were completely out of business. And she got into the tea business because she felt in our country we did not have a good tea, found an old colonial recipe, and ta-da, we're the #1 specialty tea business in the United States, which is pretty cool.
What have you found? My company is a family-owned business for over 40 years. What are some of the key points to have a successful family business that you've been able to pass along to several generations?
Well, first of all, you have to articulate, define and articulate what makes you different, what makes you you. You know, who you are, what you do, and why it matters. We call it the WWW statement. And then after you've really spent quality time defining why you're different, what makes you special, why should you even exist, then you have to constantly be communicating that to everyone that you work with so you're all on the same page.
And a lot of retailers are trying to work in the era of e-commerce and find ways to distribute their products conveniently online. And how have you managed that mix of supporting both retail and e-commerce sales?
Well, we feel very blessed. We've never had an issue where we're able to really get our product to wherever the consumer wants to buy it. So if the consumer wants to go to a grocery store, absolutely fantastic. We want to make sure it's there for them. If they want to buy it online, so we look at it as making sure our tea is easy to love and also very easy to get at, very accessible. That's our model.
I have to admit that I really enjoyed when Joe Torre was your spokesperson on a lot of radio ads in the New York area.
Yeah, Joe Torre is the real deal. He is a wonderful person. He truly is a Bigelow tea drinker, which is how we actually started together. And he's just a wonderful person to have on the team. We're very blessed to have the relationship we had with Joe Torre, with Phil Sims. I mean, we have some really rich relationships with these people.
Cindy Bigelow, great to see you here at the WCBS Small Business Breakfast.
All right, well, thanks for including me in this interview. That's great.
Our pleasure. This is Ken Kreitzer for CBSI Services in Tarrytown, New York.